Well, do you think you're the guy in line to be a starting safety this year?
I expect to, just with the body of work I put in, my preparation. Regardless, I'm coming in to compete for a spot. I don't know what the coaches have in mind. My mindset is I got to earn it, and I expect to win whatever position I'm put in.
What did your starts last year and just your playing experience kind of do for you as far as going into year 2 here?
I think confidence mainly. Me switching from corner to safety from college to now the NFL, got those reps under my belt, got a good amount of reps during the year, and was able to go in and learn behind, obviously, Harry and Xavier. They taught me so much being under the coaching staff that pushed me. So I think just now I'm comfortable playing safety, and now take it and run with it.
What was the biggest thing you learned from them?
I would just say football overall, just safety, like coming from corner to safety, vision, eyes is way more important than being a corner, because obviously as a corner you're mainly in man coverage, you're on an island. At safety, now you're looking at everything. You're looking at the quarterback while you also have to look at routes. So they just taught me how to read different parts of the field, see different things from the quarterback, and be able to go make plays.
Your 2 games last year in which you started and played with Harrison Smith, what do you think you showed them about your future and what you can do at safety in those games?
Mainly that I belong. I had a lot of games and no playing time on defense, but I think mainly that showed that regardless, I'm going to be prepared. First game I started, had no clue I was going to start till a few hours before the game, but I think that just goes in my preparation, prepared as if I was a starter all year. And now that I have a chance to be that, preparation isn't going to slip. It's going to go even higher now.
Do you remember from last year kind of what your feeling was about moving from corner to safety? Like, did you have hesitancy about it, or just like what was your feeling when you were drafted and they said you're going to be a safety?
I was excited, something new to learn. But once I got in, I knew it was going to be a tough learning curve. It was going to take reps, a lot of frustration through the process, just knowing that it's not going to be perfect from day one. And me being at corner for so long, I felt like I had things figured out. But now having to master a whole new craft, I was like, okay, now sit back and go through these mistakes. Mistakes are good. Just don't make the same ones over and over and over. So it was exciting to be able to be learning something new and be able to go and try and master a new craft.
Did you see the corners from a different perspective too, and be like, I should have done something different?
Yeah, exactly. Me being a corner and now a safety, now I'm able to understand, like, okay, this is what the corner's doing. Let me help the corner out more, because as a corner, I'd hate if my safety did this, or that. And so now I'm like, I see it from both perspectives, so I'm able to be a better teammate now.
Now that you have to change defenses from what you were doing last year, I mean, how much did the experience of changing positions last year help you with this transition from Zimmer to Donatello?
Now it's no stress. Last year, all the stress was trying to learn a new defense and a new position at once. Now I at least know how to play safety, so learning this new defense is a breeze, just because I know how to play cover 2, know how to play cover 3. Football's football at the end of the day, so if you know how to play certain components of a certain coverage, you're going to be able to do it with who's ever coaching you.
What you've learned so far, how different is this defense going to be?
Like I said, football's football, so it's still going to be the main coverages. We will be a lot more visual as far as safety, so I think there's a lot more plays to be made. But still, at the end of the day, cover 2, cover 3, man coverage, cover 4, same. Football's football.
Kevin was saying that with some of the dialogues had with the players, it was quote unquote very interactive. How would you characterize that? And obviously, you guys like that, right?
Yeah, I think it's super interactive, able to kind of be your own players and be your own coaches. Like, we could talk about things and be able to, hey, if I see this on this, let's play it a certain way. And it's kind of a lot of freedom that we have in the defense. And I think that's just seems like the whole coaching staff right now, everything just seems like really free and able to bounce ideas off of each other and be able to play football freely and be able to basically learn and play with your teammate.
Does it help from that perspective, having Patrick Peterson back in that room?
Yeah, just having people returning regardless, especially like Harry, Pat, vets, people that have been through multiple defenses, been multiple years in the league, obviously, just being able to see and learn and watch their process of learning the new stuff. that helps me just being able to soak it all in from them and picking their brain. What do you think about this defense? What's the difference between the old one and the new one, just from their perspective, because they have so many more years than me, so I'm just over here trying to be a sponge.
I know Xavier and Harry were saying that took them just a little bit, but now they can just look at each other, right? And the communication is at this different level.
Exactly.
It's kind of an instinctual thing.
Mhm.
You have to just kind of get to that spot, right?
Right.
What do you like about that?
I think that's everything, being able to kind of communicate without having to say anything, just knowing that I know why you're looking at me because we're about to get a certain route concept. I think that over time that comes, and it's just a matter of reps and being able to. I like how we're doing workouts now with mixing the groups up, having all the skill positions work out. Some days it's all offense, all defense. So just be able to mix it around with your teammates and be able to get the chemistry going early, like this early in the offseason. I think that's going to pay off well later on.
When you look back at your rookie season, what was the biggest surprise coming to the NFL?
I wouldn't say I'm surprised about too much. Obviously, the business aspect off the field, there's a lot of, obviously, money's involved now, but football-wise, it didn't change much. Coverages were still the same. Concepts were different. Quarterbacks are a lot smarter than in college. But overall, I didn't see like too big of a difference. It was kind of surprising that it wasn't like a giant, dramatic, like starstruck moment in the league. Everybody's good. Anybody, if you don't know their name, they're still good. If you know their name, they're obviously good. So that's probably one thing that surprised me. Like, everybody's good. You have to be in your A game every play.
Can you describe what more visual means as you talk about that, the change in the defense?
I would just say just the way we're playing now. Obviously, can't give too many secrets away, but say the way we play, like in our cover fours, for example, sometimes maybe a lot less of a match. It might be more visual on the quarterback, where you don't have to carry a guy so far across the field because the backside safety might be able to see him coming and be able to pick it up. So now I can rob a different route. So I think everywhere across the board, you might not have to carry a route as far sometimes, so you can be able to rob different routes.
That would increase. It seems like that would increase the opportunities for takeaways.
Exactly. That's the whole thing. If we see the ball come out and you can go make a play.
Had to adjust to new positions, kind of got thrown into the fire at times last season, but had some successful moments. What keeps you hungry going into year two?
I'm trying to be the best ever. That's the biggest thing I do. That's why I play the game. That's why I put in extra time. I'm not just trying to be here to make money. I'm trying to be the best football player, regardless in history. So that's what drives me every day.
Who's the best right now?
Ever?
Ever.
Tom Brady. Most success, most win, most rings.
So you're trying to be the best player, offense, defense,
Ever,
anywhere in history?
regardless. And if somebody comes up here and says something different, they're not playing the game for the right reason. So that's how I see the game.
Tom's got to quit before you catch him, though.
Oh, I know. Got a lot of years. And he came back, so he's hungry for more. I'm trying to make that impossible for him.
Any more for Cam? All right.
Thank y'all.
Thanks, Cam.